Welcome to What Do You Think Book 1. 30 controversial issues today for very advanced classes. Written by Elias Correa, editorial staff, and copy edited by Dwayne Voorhees. This is Teacher Karen, and this video is brought to you by Camglish.com. Today, we will talk about issue number 7, Right to Have Sex, on page 29. Right to have sex. What do you think about a man who, out of the blue, says to his wife of 11 years, "We aren't going to have any more sex"? When is it the right of either party to make a unilateral decision that there will be no more sex in the relationship? I'm a young person, fairly good looking, in love with my husband, and very much alive sexually. My husband refuses to see a doctor or therapist because he insists there is nothing wrong. What am I supposed to do? Live the rest of my life celibate? Or is an affair the answer? I'm tired of crying, begging, and fighting about what I consider a nightmarish turn-off events. It has made me a nervous wreck, trying to pretend to our family and friends that everything is okay. Alright, let's go now to what does it mean. Question number 1, out of the blue. The answer is unexpected or unforeseen source. Question number 2. What do you mean by unilateral decision? The answer is a decision made without the consideration of opposing opinions or viewpoints. Question number 3. What does it mean? Celibate. The answer is a person who abstains from sexual relations. Let's go now to comprehension checkup. Question number 1. How long have this couple been married? The answer is 11 years. Question number 2. What did writer's husband say? The husband said they aren't going to have any more sex. Question number 3. Why does her husband refuse to see a doctor or therapist? Because he insists that there is nothing wrong. Question number 4. What does she pretend to her family and friends? That everything is okay. Now let's answer what do you think on page 30. Question number 1. Do you think the wife has a right to a legal separation? Here's an opinion sample for that. Marriage is an agreement bound by love. Love never includes forced sex against one's will. Sex would be okay when both spouses are in the mood. When one spouse declares no more sex, it should be respected as his or her right. The fact that many couples are happy without sex proves sex is not everything in marriage. However, we all know that sex is an important part of marriage, so the other spouse should have a right to a legal separation if unsatisfied with the situation. Question number 2. Which do you think is more important between a couple? The right to have sex or the right not to have sex? Sex is the most important thing in marriage. If one spouse is reluctant to have sex anyway, it means more than sex itself. In other words, he or she is no longer interested in the other spouse. The other spouse is lonely and feels sexually deprived. Divorce is the best solution. Question number 3. Do you think either spouse has a right to have sex outside the marriage if there is no sex life between them? What do you think? For me, it's a big no. Fidelity is very important to me. Alright, that's all for today. Goodbye, and see you again on my next video. Have a nice day.